Now let's talk about a forum. So a forum is a great place to bring members together to have them ask and answer one another's questions. Now in the case of this Doors 9 community, I already have links in the important bookmarks section for forums that already exist on the IBM website. So if you have questions specific to DXL or Doors, I recommend using those forums because there's already an existing place in the market for that. But for the sake of this demonstration, again, you have a forum in your community, and what's great here is that you can ask questions, you can mark which ones have been answered, and in answering your questions, you can include videos. So let me just give a generic one. What are some interesting videos on requirements management and the use of IBM professional Doors? I'll just say video, Doors, and then you can decide whether or not this should be a question. Now the difference between making it a question is that if you make it a question, then you have the opportunity to mark the answer that you accept. So, and again, this particular case, if you have, of course, my favorite video is one that I'm actually starring in. You can, if you grab the link here and go back. So if you just embed a link, it doesn't look as great as the video itself. So if I just paste that in, that's not the ideal way of doing it. So I recommend, again, we have a separate video on this where you can click on embed and grab the code here for embedding the video, and then go back in and just paste it in. So again, I think this is new in IBM Connections version 5, where you can now embed videos straight into answering posts. And you can go ahead and you can attach a file if you wanted to, so that's very useful as well. So you can click save, and let's see what happens. So actually what I just realized is that I put the question and answer in the same post, which is not what I meant to do. So let's go ahead and do edits. We're going to delete this because that's just what my question is. So I would post a question, and now you can be notified when people ask questions and so forth. Let's say I'm going back in and I want to reply. So I click on reply. This is where I want the video to go. I'm going to click save. And so there you have it. You have the question and then the answer. Now I'm the person that posted this, so, and you'll notice the like buttons are here as well. So again, I really like the ability to include files and videos and text, so you have a lot of opportunity to create good content. And then you could say that you accept this answer. So this is the person that posted the question to begin with, and it turns green. So the question's been answered. And again, you can go back to the forum, and there are different topics. You'll see this little check mark next to the ones, and you can have threaded discussions. So again, this is very, very useful. There are ways of saying what are the open questions. So this will show you the ones that are open that you can still answer, and here are the answered questions. So different ways of looking at it. Now in your community, you can have multiple forums. Typically I've had just the one for the community, but if your community has maybe different topics on it and you want to have different forums, you can do that as well.